Hi everyone, my name is Eve. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. So today we are having a bit of probably a shorter video, but I thought I'll recruit some furry members of my family and experiment with a little bit of an idea. So my dog is gonna pick my TBR for likely the rest of the month, maybe a bit into October. We'll see how fast I can go with it. But yeah, what I will do, obviously, as if I laid out my entire TBR, he would be very confused. I have divided it into a few themes, which I'll quickly run through with you now. But before I do that, I will talk about the two books that my partner picked out to read for me. It's just honestly easier to ask him because he's not really a reader. And if I stood in front of my shelf and looked at it, I could be just thinking about what to read for 20 minutes. And he just goes, read that one next. I'm like, that makes sense, yeah. So at the moment, I'm reading The Last Housewife by Ashley Winstead, which is interesting. I will definitely talk about it, trust me. I am really enjoying it though. Well, is enjoying the right word considering the subject matters? We'll get to that. But the two that he picked out for me will be Pieces of Her by Karen Slaughter, which I bought all the way at the beginning of summer, so it makes sense to get to this one. And it's about public shooting gone wrong, and the person who stepped up to protect her daughter is in the hospital now, but turns out there's a lot that she was hiding from her. Seems very interesting, character driven. I've not read anything by Karen Slaughter before. I know that she's known for very, very graphic and disturbing thrillers, so I'll dip my toes in and see if she works for me. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. It's a bit of a thick one, so definitely will need to exercise my brain. I got Stephen King's The Shining, which will technically be a reread because I read it in Lithuanian, but kind of the first time read for me in English. And everyone knows what The Shining is about, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one just in time for the spooky season, because spooky season is the whole of autumn till Halloween as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, really excited for this one. And those are the ones that he picked out for me. So now for some themed picks for my dog to decide for me. I have first what is called my Red Book Club, matching my shirt technically. And these are the books that I hauled at the same time from Amazon that I didn't realize all had like red covers, or at least red spines. Heartstream, The Last, and Shiver. And The Last and Shiver, they're set during post-nuclear war and during a snowstorm respectively. Someone ends up dead. Obviously the only people who could have done it are in an enclosed space together, so it's kind of like very murder mystery Agatha Christie vibes. And Heartstream is about an obsessed fan who just goes a little too hard in trying to get their idol's attention. So my dog will pick one of these for me to read. Two books from authors that I am either currently reading or that I have already read and loved, and I'm just looking to read more of their books. So that would be The Death of Miss Westaway by Ruth Ware and In My Dreams I Hold a Knife by Ashley Winstead. From what I'm gathering, two completely different books. This has been described as like a bit of a boarding school remembering younger days, dark academia vibe, and this is kind of like a gothic thriller, even with horror elements. So they are different, but I'm looking forward to reading both of them. It's just a matter of which one I get to first. We have two horror books, again quite different. We have Pine by Francine Toon, and Isolation, the horror anthology, featuring stories from people like Tim Lemon and Paul Tremblay, and I'm quite excited for both of them. This is meant to be, the Pines meant to be kind of like gothic-y horror nature theme, maybe a bit of witchcraft hints in the synopsis, very subtle. And this is going to be a jumble of everything that's themed in isolation, which is one of my favorite horror / thriller tropes. So again, really excited. I'm not even sure which one I want my dog to pick first. We'll find out. Then we have 2 thrillers. One, again, very similar to people being entrapped in a space together with possible death ensuing, and another survival thriller in bad weather conditions against all odds. So we have 3 Truths and a Lie by Bren Hartinger and Cover Your Tracks by, again, I'm going to pronounce this so wrong, Deiko S. Offen Norde. And I've not heard people talk about either of these books a lot. No one ever that I've listened to or read on Instagram talked about this one. So I'm really looking forward to reading both. Atmosphere-wise, they're quite different because this is set during the summer. This is obviously during the winter and a snowstorm and avalanche and all that. So different vibes, but they should both be, the reason I pair them together is because they should both be these really fast-paced, because they're both like 200 something pages each, really sort of tense page turners. That's what I'm expecting to just flick through and just swallow them whole in like 2 hours. It's just a matter of time which one I get to first, which we'll again find out. So last but not least, I still have a couple of mangas to get through from the bundle I bought like way back, end of May, beginning of June, something like that. And they are All You Need Is Kill and Flowers of Evil. Completely different. This is like very sci-fi dystopian, and this is kind of like thriller, suspense, messed up relationships, which, I mean, this one I bought more so because it was part of a bundle, because sci-fi is not my go-to genre. However, I am interested in sort of broadening my horizons, so, you know, we'll see. But yeah, I'm definitely not going to get to both of them in consecutive order because they are quite thick. So I think one will be enough for me for a little bit. So we'll see which one is more appealing to my dog. Hey, baby. You want to help mommy pick some books? Yeah. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Okay, so now I'm gonna try to let him pick my red books. Book 1 and 2 and 3. Which one should I pick, baby boy? What do you think? No? Others not interested? What do you think? Don't try to eat it. Hello? No? 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 I think we have a clear winner here. He's not even interested in the other two, so Shiver by Ali Reynolds it is. And now we are picking between Ruth Ware and Ashley Winstead. He seems to have a very one-track mind today. He's not even looking at the other one. Is this your pick, baby? No. You doing this one? No. What do you think? Dante, what do you think? Dum. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, 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 dum. No? No, this one? Okay. Ruth Ware wins this round. And now we are picking our manga, and before I even had the chance to properly start the video, he made his decision. Looks like I'm going into a sci-fi territory here. I said, help me pick the books, not eat them, Dante. Yeah, he seems to have a very clear decision-making skill ingrained in him today. So all you need is kill it is. And now which one of these are you gonna pick for me, baby boy? What do you think? Or doom, 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 doom. Which one? Huh? Nah, I can't do both, baby boy. Hmm? The eating started. We have a winner. Cover your tracks. Woo! And here we are with our last pick. I think he is done with my crap because he is ignoring me. Don't worry, everyone. He's gonna get plenty of treats for this later. But now we are between Pine and Isolation. Are we decided, Dante? No? What do you think? Do you want to go into the woods? Or do you want to be isolated? Probably also in the woods. I'm sure there's at least a few set in there. What do you think? What do you think, baby? Make a decision. Make a decision. Okay. I'm going to take him. This as him saying, "Mommy, please stop annoying me." And also that he wants me to read this. So, Isolation, the horror anthology it is. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? I want to be, you want to be. Yeah. Who's a good boy who loves to help mommy with her bookies? Yeah, baby. Oh, my baby. So we are looking at my TBR here, and I have no idea what order exactly I'm gonna read these in. I have no idea if I'll want to squeeze a short book somewhere in there, just like a mood read. Absolutely nothing whatsoever planned in that regard. I do like to wing it on some level when I read, so if I don't stick to this as my next pile of books exactly, then please don't judge me, but I will prioritize these now, as obviously my dog cares so much about what I read. I'm sure he's thinking about it constantly. I hope you liked this video, and I hope next time I try something like this, I'll catch my dog on the day when he's not completely done with my crap. And I hope you liked this. If you did, please make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.